Hello everybody. I know it's been like 5 years since you've heard from me, but yeah, hi, I'm here. So I've been bouncing back and forth with trying to make my stream return in January and replaying Three Houses Crimson Flower. We're going to start from the beginning, and I think the best thing for me to do is to go ahead and play the tutorial mode here on YouTube as a video for those who want to watch it. And then I'll pick up the stream at the end of the first month when the first mock battle takes place. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Of course I'm gonna do a New Game Plus because I'm that person. I'm gonna play on normal. I'm just kind of a casual gamer. I don't think I'm ever going to impress anyone with my skills as. So we're gonna play where I am comfortable and just, we're here for the story and we're here for the vibes, right? Also, I know I'm not on camera today. I will be back on camera, of course, for my lives. I've been kind of sick over the last month or so, and I look like hot garbage.
Recall the Red Canyon. You'll die. 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 You took everything that I loved. He's gone now, Mother.
A bittersweet victory, huh? Hey, no.
What could have brought you here?
Cat's trying to scratch at my desk to get my attention.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you. seen the likes of you before. Who are you, anyway?
I am a demon. No, I'm kidding. I'm a mortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
I do have a name. My name is Elsa. I guess I could go up there and click it, but that's fine. I'll do this.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
My birthday is October 13th. I'm sorry, 13th day of the Wyvern moon.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Ugh, the yawns are contagious. Hi, Pepper. Cat's like, oh, you want to record something? I need attention now. Hi, Peppy Cat. I know it's not as enthralling without the camera when my cats show up.
Hey, time to wake up.
Normally I'll lift my cat to say hi into the camera.
Were you having that dream again? You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
Absolutely.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
I was born ready. Doing the dance. We dance, 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 and we dance, dance, dance. Skirmish at dawn. Prologue. An inevitable encounter.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Stay focused.
Let's go ahead and use some combat arts.
You fought well.
And we're gonna kind of fly through that because this is not my first rodeo. I don't know if you guys saw in the save file, but I have over 300 hours in this game.
You have a strange aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
I'll cut through. Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Ready and willing. It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
What can I say except you're welcome?
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oopsie whoopsie. We'll take this formation for now. Get him, 80. What to do? Oh yeah, that's right. Combat arts. Good night.
Witness my power.
I guess I don't need combat arts for this.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Should I have held back?
L to the no.
Such power dwells within.
Alright, you accompany her. And you. Combat art's better for this. Okay, so that leaves him with 5. Leaves him with 6. It doesn't really make a difference. Also, I should probably want to be in the tree. That way, my evasiveness is increased for when he inevitably comes after me. Well, comes after Claude. Yep.
This is a fine opportunity. It's the combat arts I taught you.
Already on it, Dad. A step ahead of you here, Dad. Alright, Claude. Shall we finish this guy off?
Never underestimate an outsider.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
Yes, do try to deal with us. I dare you. I challenge you. Oh hey, Dad decided to finally join us. How nice of him.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Ah yes, supports. And things of that nature. Let's go straight for the boss.
Hey! You with the flank stare! Out of my way!
Yeah, no, I don't think so, buddy. Okay. Well, Dimitri, you can't really do much to help us out, can you? That's fine. Actually, we want to use our combat arts.
Failure is not an option.
No, no, it is not.
I must get stronger.
I guess you can try to come with us, Claude, but you're a little ways behind. Ooh, hang in there, Elsa. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We must all do our part.
The end. Or is it?
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right?
Sure.
You can call me Sothis. But I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
What are you talking about?
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
Yeesh.
Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
I suppose that would make me less than a child.
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What will happen next?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Well, shit.
How rude of you to drag me into this.
Excuse me.
Now what to do?
Turn back the hands of time, right?
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
Thank you, I try.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Alright, let's try this again, shall we?
Hey, over here! Huh?
Hey, did you just...
Well, you know. Eloise!
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
You're a little tardy to the party.
The thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Aw, don't be like that. You know you love Eloise.
My thank you so...
Captain Gerald? It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Eloise, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends.
Wait a damn
I
minute.
insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
He's a stranger to me. I'm a bandit. No, that's correct. I am his
Is
child.
that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain.
Thank you.
I'd love for you to see the monastery too.
Okay.
You will join me, won't you?
Of course.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled.
Am I hearing voices in my head?
It seems your presence is required. Get going.
That would freak me out too if I suddenly started hearing voices in my head. And she's always yelling
I
at me.
appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Saros. Oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrig Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
Strategic retreat.
Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power.
Jeez.
Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
But doesn't...
Naive.
Wait, doesn't
Tell
his
me,
take me he agrees with
Are you actually
Edelgard?
incapable of keeping quiet? Or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating.
Thank you.
You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please, allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Adrestian Empire, of course.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
Let's go.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same.
I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Rest now, Sothis. It's only just beginning.
Part 1. White clouds. Great tree moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Wait, so where's Dagda on this map? Did I overlook it?
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
And there she is, Garrick Mock Monastery.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Oh, Manuela. Her eyes are up there, Mr. Boy. No, but Manuela is a character. I love her so much. I figured out that the professors will stay with you if you bond with them enough when you choose Edelgard's path. The first time I played it, the professors left me, but this last time I played, they stayed with me.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Or something, Rhea. Or something.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Been here before, or her? We'll ask about if you've been here before.
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, The majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these
speaking, I
years.
guess.
Much has happened since we last spoke.
Ah, Pepper.
So I see.
Pepper
The
cat.
miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Sorry, guys. My
Yes.
cat is literally going out of
For
her
many
way
years
to
after I left this
be
place,
distracting.
I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
Of course.
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you?
Hey
I won't
now,
say
hey
no,
now.
but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I must work here? As a mercenary?
Nothing like that.
Dang
They
it.
want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Did he now?
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're
Not
looking
Manuela
for.
trying to catch a date.
You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
Facts.
I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available.
Ooh.
It's nice to meet you.
Manuela.
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Mittelfranc Opera Company's beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Will I, though? I have the
Have you
advantage
no
of being in the
intention
same
of changing
age
your
group.
mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Bless you. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my kitty Cecil, he sneezes a lot. He's a sneezy little boy. Bless you, little handsome. We're back to doing our dance. Oh, Raph, I love him so much. Lindy. Bernie. Oh, she's so precious.
Of course.
Hey, Rhea, what's up?
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the Academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
Of course.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Teensy bit.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
Yeah.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Will do. Will do. Oh, wait. First you have to introduce me to reception hall, and then I can go talk to 80.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
All in due
I never
time.
properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Only all of you.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant, even. But there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities. Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable. For some reason, he
Ferdinand
thinks
has
of
no
me as a
weaknesses.
bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
I apologize if you guys can hear the sirens. I live literally downtown in the city I live in, and I live basically down the street from a hospital. So I apologize for the super fun sirens in the background.
He's the second son of Count Bergles. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Of course.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class. Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
All right. Yes. Gatekeep!
Greetings!
They should have given
Must be
this
the
poor
new
character
professor.
a name.
What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know?
Of course.
And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Aw, Gatekeep. I appreciate you. As I run into walls like a genius. Huh? Who did it say I just saw? Claude? Claude's over here.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regen. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
Jeez.
Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Of course.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little. He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down, he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Oh, man. Wishful thinking, Claude.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
Well, he's got one more. Protecting his little sister and making sure she's... Lost my words here. Protecting his little sister and making sure she has a good future.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Jeez, Claude.
Mariane is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
That was cute.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Also, she's a little obsessed with your dad.
What do you think? The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Let's go meet everybody. Hey, Lorenz. Hi, Pole I ran into.
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lorenz Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Putting the hell in Hellman. No, I'm kidding.
It's like this.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
I won't. You're one of my favorites, Lysithea. I need to stop running into bowls.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Mariane von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Raph and...
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice.
Hello.
I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you.
I'm his first
Raphael
and greatest
Kirsten.
apprentice.
Who are you again?
I'm Gerald's first and best apprentice. His daughter, Elsa.
Okay. This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hey, Sylvain.
Hey. Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
I wonder what he says to male Byleth in this situation. Because he hits on female Byleth.
And who's this?
I've never played as
You
the
don't
guy.
look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery? Oh, mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Let's see.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
So I know I'm not on camera right now, but funny story about my hair. And I thought about this because my hair is like the same color as Felix's, which is like blue-black, right? I meant to dye my hair dark brown, bought 3 boxes of dark brown hair dye, and it turned my hair blue-black. It looks good, but yeah, just kind of a silly story, I guess.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ashe. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Okay?
Okay.
Hey!
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Like Hubert, who I married in my last personal playthrough.
A humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello. I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Oh, Petra, it's always a delight.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Lindhardt, goodbye.
I love you,
Sheesh,
Lindhardt.
How'd you get into the academy with those manners?
I thought it was great.
So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Lindhardt, goodbye.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime. What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
All right, then Dimitri should be out here. As I run into things again. Just my favorite pastime.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance.
Aw, thanks,
In
Dimitri.
any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
Only all of you.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
I do.
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
We all have our crosses to bear, Dimitri. I understand.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy.
I love how...
He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
I love how it lists magic, like reason magic is one of his weaknesses, but his like hidden talent is also reason magic, and his destined class, if I am correct, is to be a mortal savant, which specializes in swords and magic. That's interesting.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lonato of Castle Caspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Oh man, so cute.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Aw, sweet Mercedes.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Once again, I'm sorry if the mic is picking up the sirens in the background. It is normally not like this. We don't have 50,000 sirens in one day typically, but I don't know. Maybe something's going on. I apologize.
Ingrid is Count Galatea's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
That's everybody?
I appreciate your effort.
Not done yet. I need to go upstairs and talk to the other professors.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello. Shiny thing? Oh, that's the antechamber. Oh, hey, Cyril.
I'm real busy, so could you please move along now?
What a weird camera angle.
Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
This room? This room. Hey, Dad.
Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in.
Oh, Dad. You love it. Deep down, you know you love it. Hey, Manuela.
Hello, Professor. Dropping by so soon? Are you ill? This is the infirmary, you know. If you're ever wounded or sick, do feel free to drop by. Or if you would like a nice cup of tea. Would you? Well, some other time.
All right, let's go talk to Hanneman, and that should be everybody for right now.
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
Okay. Oh, I can't hit the thing that ends the day, the button, until after this part of the tutorial.
Let's see.
Oh well. We'll just do this then. Nope, let's go back to Rhea.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in practical history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The black eagles, the blue lions, and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Of course.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Oh, I've already made up my mind and my heart to go with
So
Edelgard.
you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
Absolutely.
Your heart has made its choice.
Yes,
then.
it has.
All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Of course.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flane. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Okay, I think I can handle that.
Wait, so our new professor is you?
Ta-da!
I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
But Bernie...
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
Of course.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student. That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Absolutely, yes. And Lindy's just asleep on the floor.
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Oh my.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
Of course. Leave it to me, 80. And we're doing the dance again. And we dance, 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 and we dance, 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 and we dance, 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 to dance. It's thinking real hard. There it goes.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do what you can to find out, man.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now.
Thank
I
you.
have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.
Okay, I guess.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Okay. You have fun with that, I guess.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Okay. Do I have any money to go into the marketplace with, though? I do. I have a little bit of money. I also have lots of items. I don't tend to use a lot of vulneraries, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sell everyone's vulneraries. Well, most people's vulneraries, not everybody's. I might let my mages hang on to vulneraries for now. Okay, real quick before I go in, let's go to my inventory. I would like to give Edelgard my axe. Okay. Now we can go back to the marketplace. I'm gonna buy you some bows. Alright, was there anyone else I wanted to buy anything for? Let's see. I am going to make a Hubert Immortal Savant this time around. Trying kind of shake up my classes a little bit, so I'll buy him a sword. And that's about all the money I have right now. So let's go exploring. And this is the boring part where I'm going to spend my renown for my New Game Plus to up some things here, like my professor level. And then support levels, because I'm going to recruit everyone outside of my house. And I've played enough hours into this game that I don't want to do the whole song and dance of recruitment, so Sylvain will just come to me because I'm female, so I don't need to do anything with him. All the boring stuff right here. That's part of why I wanted to get all of this out of the way before I start the streams again, because nobody wants to sit here for an hour and watch me do all the boring stuff. Let's see, I can't do anything with Hilda. If you guys like me enough, you actually stay with me in the end game. So I do want you guys to like me. But y'all are gonna leave me no matter what, so there's that. Oh yes, unit appearance. I do like the dancer ensemble, and I like to have her wear the glasses. Can I fast travel yet? Can I go to Abyss yet? I can't. I'm trying to save some of my renown because I need to buy some Abyssean seals, because again I'm shaking up the classes, but I'll spend some of my renown. I am trying to get her to an S+ bow. I got all the way up to S before, so I want to get her to S+, and then I also want to work on axes with her. So I guess I will have to buy her axes after all. Okay. I think I'm going to hold on to... Well, no. I will boost Hubert a little bit, I think. 35. I will boost Hubert's magic. And I will boost Edelgard's axe a little bit. And then I need to hold on to some of this renown to buy my Abyssean seals. So for now, I may just leave this as it is and use this more once I have done all of that.
These are the students' quarters.
Once I
To
bought
better
my
help you
Abyssean
supervise
seals.
them,
Holy
you also
shit,
have
can
a
I
room
not
here.
speak anymore?
Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Of course, of course. Hey, y'all.
Dimitri and Claude are the leaders of the other two houses. Do not underestimate them. When we take the field, it would be best not to engage the both of them at once.
Some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the results of the mock battle. That's an overstatement, of course. Still, we must do our best to prevail. You should take the time to learn each student's abilities. Perhaps some extra lessons and training sessions are in order? You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know my way around, so I'm happy to help you find your footing.
I'm not gonna read any of that. Let's see. Yep, I can't go to Abyss yet. Not until recruitment's available.
Wow, Jeritza sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Jeritza was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead.
Thank you.
I don't think I could hold my own against Jeritza in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Ha, not a chance.
You really think so?
I do.
With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
Maybe. It's a good goal to have, I guess. Hey,
I
Jeritza.
care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Okay. Future husband.
Listen to this.
Okay. Whee.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
A hint at the fact that recruitment will eventually be available.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at...
Okay.
Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Oh, come on. It's okay. Just be yourself. Hey, you two.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us.
Not a chance. Not a chance, buddy.
Oh, Professor, have you adjusted to life at the academy yet? Me, I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Okay.
Hey there.
Hello. Goodbye. Okay, so dormitory. Leonie, hello.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice.
The fuck you
I
are?
can beat anyone, Professor. Even you, if I have to.
No, you can't.
It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Cute that you think you're a better apprentice than me.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Aw, Bernie. Sylvain.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too.
Ugh.
And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice.
Jeez, why are you telling me this?
Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
I'm your professor. Why are you telling me
Professor,
this?
I've got a small favor to ask.
That's so inappropriate. Lindy. Aw, and Ashe. And Mariane. Hey, Lindy.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah.
I too am a sleepy girl right now. Not typically, but right now I am definitely a sleepy girl.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
In fact, normally there's seeds to pick up. At the beginning of every chapter. Okay. Now I gotta plant deduce seeds.
My thanks.
Okay.
Hi there.
Wait, there's someone over here. I see a yellow Cyril. There he is.
Let's see. I'm a little busy.
I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do. Work and stuff like that. Why don't you look at the flowers in the greenhouse instead? They're pretty.
Okay. Alright. Moving on. I thought I saw a blue sparkle. Maybe I did not.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Alright. Then I know there's a mission over here, so let's go to the cafeteria so I can talk to Flame so I can go fishing.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
That's a
Should
shame.
the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Of course. And this will teach us about fishing. Ah.
Hi there.
Sorry, did not mean to run into you. Okay, that's that. She's over here by this door. No, she was over by that door. Here you go, Blaine.
You have helped me so much.
Alright, who's all in here? Raphael, Petra, and Felix. Alright, let's talk to Petra.
Professor, I hope you know I am having great abilities for reading and writing. With sadness, I still have struggles with speaking. If my ways of speech are causing a burden, I hope you will have forgiveness.
Let's see. Felix?
Yes. I'm busy. Do you want something?
Let's spar.
I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Raph.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
You're not careful, all that eating will just make you fat. Okay, let's have dinner with you and you.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
I'm not ready to finish the day yet, because there's more people I can talk to. Everyone over here, and everyone over here, and everyone on the second floor. So we're not quite done yet. So we can go ahead and go to the Officers Academy.
Hey!
Alright, is anyone in this room? Yes, I see Ignatz and Lorenz.
This is the Golden Deer House. You're in charge of a different house, right?
Doesn't mean I can't come
Too
say
bad
hi.
we won't see more of each other. I'm happy to learn from you if the opportunity comes up.
Oh, it will. Don't worry.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
Of course, of course. Whee. Huh?
Hello.
Hey, Dorothea.
Hi, Professor. How are you doing? If you're not busy, would you like to join me on a little trip into town? If I'm cooped up in this dusty old monastery for too long, it drives me absolutely crazy.
Girl, same. Girl, same.
Right.
Oh, there we go, Mercedes.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the kingdom capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lorenz was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
Aww. good.
The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lug, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Okay.
Right.
Who else is here? Ferdy. Probably in my classroom, huh? You in here, Ferdy? Yes, you are.
Let me tell you the provenance of our class name. The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, black eagles.
Okay, am I able to fast travel? That would be hella cool if I could fast travel. Nope. Fast travel is not available to me yet. How lame is that? Okay then. Okie-doke-doke.
Indeed. As part of our commitment to the goddess, the knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
Alright, I can't go in here yet, but Gatekeep is here.
All right. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
If I could turn back time. I think that's supposed to be a hint that you can use the power through Sothis.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you? Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Who else is here? Lysithea, but she's over by the stairs. Oh,
Yes.
Scrooge.
I hear a member of House Hresfeld, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Oh, honey. Oh, sweetie. Oh, darling.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
Alright, Lysithea should be right here.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there. In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Okay, that goes to the second floor. Before I talk to everybody, I want to look at the calendar. Okay, so the next thing's gonna go right into that mock battle. So I'm gonna finish talking to everybody, I think. And then I'm gonna have to save, because I did say I would do the mock battle while I'm on stream. So I'll have to save, so I'm not jumping ahead on any of the story stuff that goes with that. Ah.
The church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Jeritza, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
Well, things change, Dad. Things change.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Well, no need to worry. If you get hurt, I am more than capable of healing you. You'll not even have a scar.
Okay. I'll talk to you in a second, Eloise.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do. No?
No.
Perhaps some blood?
How about
A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right.
To his
It was
child.
because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
Okay, Tomas is here, right? Yes, the library. Which direction goes to the library? Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. This way goes to the library. I don't know if reading these books does any good. So we'll just go ahead and read these. Well, flip through these, really. And I'll talk to Tomas in a minute.
What the? Could I trouble you?
Sure. But then you didn't say anything to me, so I guess, okay.
Say now.
Oh, hello.
Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garrigmark for a spell, but he returned to his post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
And then there's, what, 1 or 2 books over here. And then I'll go talk to Tomas. And then we'll talk to Rhea, and then I guess we'll save. Since the mock battle is the stopping point I promised.
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Okay. I already read them, so we're good. Now we go talk to Rhea. And then I guess that's that.
I think.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well.
Fair enough.
I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
Alright, I guess that's where we are saving and leaving off. I should be back on streams in January. I had a lot to catch up on this month, and also I've been really sick, so I'm sorry I've been MIA, even though I plan to come back this month. Yeah, I also plan to drop more videos here on the channel, getting all of that together right now to kind of figure out where we're at. And thank you to everyone who came and watched, and thank you to everyone who stuck around through all of my craziness this year. It's been a rough one. Never really good at closing these things out, but thank you for watching. If you still enjoy hanging out with me, if you want to watch my VODs, if you want to watch Fire Emblem, Pokemon, various RPG content, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!